welcome everybody to a New York Sports Story, episode 40, Snow, the Impacts of Football in Life. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yes, we are. We here.
What a crazy weekend. Oh my God.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah. It was
there's a
crazy with the
title,
snow.
big title. Okay, I am Chaz. Tamba, aka DJ Grand Larson, is here. Our buddy Brandon Frost has tooth issues and is unable to speak right now, but might be watching it. We have one person watching, so it could be Brandon. We don't know.
It'd be Brandon.
But
Could be him.
follow us on Facebook, Spotify, Audible, besides our YouTube channel. Okay. So I got something to read here and we'll talk. The first thing we're going to talk about is snow. Because obviously that was the big thing this weekend. So
Right.
let me do a little history, especially that you live in New Jersey too, Tampa. It was the
Right.
day Christmas in 1947, day after Christmas in 1947. Snow fell relentlessly for 24 hours, breaking all records of snowfall in New Jersey. Between December 26th and 27th, the squall dumped 29.7 inches of snow in Long Branch, New Jersey. That's Monmouth County. The
No, yeah,
worst of
Monmouth
it was,
County. Yeah.
yeah. So down the shore, that Long Branch, that's where Long Branch, New Jersey is. The worst of this was 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the 26th when the snow fell at a rate of 3 inches per hour. That's
Per
blizzard
hour.
conditions.
Wow.
That's crazy. Anybody who's
That is
alive
crazy.
from So the storm was so massive, all the roads in Monmouth County area were impassable for the first 2 days after. On the third day, only the main roads were clear enough for any minor roads were remained covered in ice, sleet, and snow for over a week. Like that's crazy. So then comes 2026. Carteret, Syracuse, and East Orange. So you're right. You're in East Orange. Did I get that right?
Yep. Yes,
Yep.
East Orange.
So where your favorite podcasters live, how did we get impacted by this massive snowstorm this weekend? Go ahead, Tampa. You start.
It wasn't that bad like I thought it was going to be, but I mean, as long as I got the car out, I can care less about everything else. It was a lot. It was a lot of snow. It's still a lot of snow.
Were you able to drive today?
No, because what happened was when I was basically the night before, I basically went and shoveled around the car that I was actually driving, and I come back to it then the next day and seeing like snow covered all over around where I was just trying, because I made a spot for myself, but I also had made a opening so I can leave from the spot, and somebody covered me in. So I was like, oh, forget that, I ain't doing all of that. But I stayed home. I was like, I called in and told him I'm staying home.
Yeah,
it made no sense.
I don't blame you. Know what? Hey, first shift and first shift was called off. I was happy about that.
Yeah, they canceled first shift. But that's the whole thing. I didn't understand that because I'm in between
you're first and
second.
Exactly.
Shift.
Yeah, you're first and second. So, that made me even question, was shipping even open? I really wonder.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't even know if shipping
I don't
was open.
think so.
Well, so for me, Carteret, I will say this. For what the guys did in the town, I applaud them. They did a good job for the most part. Where I live in West Carteret, it took 3 rounds for me and my wife to dig ourselves out to a point where I might be able to drive today. Okay. We parked our 2 cars in our driveway and there was nothing in front. We still have a foot out of snow from the curb that they haven't plowed.
Oh, word.
So,
really? Wow.
Yeah. So now, and we also, I drove a little today. I went to the local shop right by me to go get my lunch for the week and do a little, and I was trying to find poker chips for the picking of the numbers, which by the way, they're done. An email will come out tomorrow or late tonight. So
okay.
The numbers are in.
Okay.
I got to do So I don't know what you got. Beth picked it out, so it's now live here. That the boxes are picked, the numbers are done. Beth picked it out of the top hat. Where is it? I have it right here. This top hat. She picked the numbers, so now it's on video. That that whatever numbers you got, they came out of that hat. So
okay,
but yes, so I went for poker chips, but I couldn't find any, so I used paper. But nevertheless, so I went out to ShopRite and then talked to some guys. It was nice to actually have conversations with people that you don't even know, and we were all talking about how the town does different things, and East Carteret apparently was worse. So, but driving through West Carteret, some of the roadways by me, there's one issue: people who have driveways did not put their cars in driveways. So now multiple streets are one-way streets. Like it's ridiculous.
With cars in it.
Yeah, and you look at the driveways; they're full of snow. Like it's pathetic.
It's full of snow. That's what happened. That's what happened with exactly. That's what happened with my situation outside with the car.
Did it really? Because, I'll tell you. I'm emailing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The guy that was in the drive. I mean, well, his driveway was already covered with snow, so I guess he basically decides to put the snow on top of my car. And basically kind of covered the front of it, so I couldn't really move it or maneuver it the way I wanted to maneuver it. So I said, forget it. I mean, I cleaned it up; it's good now, but I wasn't doing that earlier.
I will say this, for me, I do like my neighbor two doors down has a blower and went up our sidewalk and cleared everything out, and I want to commend him on that. He's got a gift card coming. I tell you right now. Didn't have to do it. He did it. Apparently, he's done it for a long time. Whoever lived here before. So, thank God for him. That helped me out. But it was a lot. That was a lot of work. But the fact that other people haven't moved their cars now after day one, I'm going to be writing an email after this to the mayor of Carteret. And telling him this like this needs to be fixed. Like, it's bad enough that people park cars in front of fire
hydrants.
Fire hydrants, there's it's crazy. Like, there's this one guy who lives at a house where there's a fire hydrant, puts garbage on his fire hydrant, parks in front of it, and as a fireman's kid, it drives me nuts. But but now it's just like. So I haven't said anything on that one, but the snow thing, especially,
it has to be
there's all these different laws. There's all these different laws, so that was mine. I'm curious what Brandon's is. Hopefully he'll be better to talk about it next week. Now I think I need to do a PSA. I didn't talk about this in the packet, the notes packet that we have, but I saw a thing on Asbury Park Press. I think we need to do a PSA. It is illegal to drive with snow on your car. This is what the New Jersey law is. Okay? And I'll get to the comment in a minute. True. Yes. Yeah.
It's true.
So let's see if I can get... So driving safely in snowy conditions. This is our PSA. Turn on your headlights using low beams while driving in snow. Yes, that's a must. Drive slow at or below the posted speed limit. Adjust your speed to changing road conditions. Travel at least 8 to 10 seconds behind the car in front of you. That's a big one. Because if you don't do that, you can run into your person in front of you. The next one, if you skid, don't brake or accelerate. And I learned this the hard way years ago. You got to remove your foot from the gas and gently steer your car in the direction.
That's the same as hydroplaning.
Yes, absolutely. This is our PSA for a New York sports story. Your car starts heading in the right direction. Carefully straighten your wheel. Okay?
Right.
Simple as that. Drive slowly and cautiously when exiting a highway. Exit ramps are usually icy, and sharp curves and stalled or stop vehicles could be there too. So that's a problem. Keep also safety kit accessible in your trunk of the following, which if you live in New Jersey, you should have all of these. An ice scraper brush, a shovel,
Right.
maybe not a shovel. Who brings a shovel
Yeah.
with them in their car, unless you have a van? A battery starter and jumper cables, a
All
blanket,
right.
salt, sand, or kitty litter for traction. I get the kitty litter, and that kind of makes sense. A lock de-icer, that's a little expensive. A flashlight, new batteries, got that. Extra windshield wiper fluid, got that. Safety flares and warning device, no, I don't got that, but I've been lucky not to have to use that. Water and non-perishable foods and paper towels or cloth. Well, then my mother would be good because she always has paper towels everywhere. Anyway.
Yep, that works.
And also, one more. In the event of your vehicle becoming disabled, pull off the side of the road as far as possible as you can and turn on your hazard lights. Remain with your vehicle until help arrives. If you cannot get your vehicle off the road and are concerned about your safety, proceed carefully away from traffic to a safe location. Now, and I can relate to that. That happened to me too. The first time I ever hydroplaned, I hydroplaned into the left-hand side of the lane, where and it was a Route 18 near Marlboro. And actually, it was in Colts Neck. I hydroplaned. I left my car on the side of the road. This is before cell phones too. It's 2004, 3, 2. So before cell phones, just pagers. 7:00 in the morning, I walked to the Dunkin' Donuts in Colts Neck and make a phone call. First to my work saying that I'm not coming in. I spun my car out on Route 18. Second, I called. I think I called someone to pick me up. I forget what, my father, my girlfriend, somebody. I forget who it was. So I walk back, and I see a cop by my car. He reads me the riot act. Like I did something wrong. I said, "You see the tire? I blew in. I said I was hydroplaning. I never hydroplaned. I barely missed the car passing me." I said, and it ended up here. I said, "You think I could move the car after?" And then of course they tow it. So I had to pay for that. I was like, "Oh, I was ticked," but I learned my lesson.
Pay for the tow.
I absolutely learned my lesson. Yeah. Okay, we got a comment. Let's see who commented.
Oh,
hey, there we go. It is Brandon. My guys, what's appreciate the comment.
What up, Brandon?
Appreciate it. I figured it was you watching. All right, so that's the PSA. You got anything to add on that with the PSA?
Just drive safely. I mean, the road is kind of good now, more likely. Yep. It's not as bad, but still.
And get that snow off.
We still got more, but we still got more of this though.
Oh, hold on.
Next week.
You're prefacing me. Yes. Who's ready for another snowstorm? At News 12. Watching a possible nor'easter on Sunday, February 1st. Still 6 to 8 days out. So we will keep you updated from Lauren Dew, her Facebook account from News 12. So follow Lauren Dew, Dan Zero from 101, New Jersey 101. There's a couple others, but those are the main ones for New Jersey. Brandon, I'm sure you could put in the comments whoever New York is, but that, and I don't know if Brandon's getting the snow. I think this is coming up the coast. So
shoot, he's getting the snow. Right.
There we go. Always prepare for winter. Make sure you have your snow tires into. See, that's more true for you than it is for us, but I agree.
Yeah. You need snow tires up in Syracuse, okay?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's more true for Syracuse. Syracuse, you need skis.
Yeah. Skis and a snowboard.
Yes, exactly. Okay, now let's talk about football. That was almost 15 minutes of talking about snow. I'm done with it. New England Patriots and Denver Broncos were at 3:00. I had Denver. I'm pretty sure Tampa had New England.
I did. I I already told you who was my Super Bowl picks from like
Seattle,
before
and
the
we'll
Super
get to that.
Bowls even started.
We'll get to that.
You know, but
So
New England did.
This kills me.
I'm listening. Yeah. It did.
First off,
It was a low scoring game though. Very low scoring
well,
game. It was a
it
lot.
was
It
low
was a
scoring.
defensive game more likely.
It was low scoring because they couldn't play the right offense against either team couldn't. Like that's how
Right.
like Drake May wasn't being a really good player at the moment. You know, like he had probably one of his worst games in that first half.
Yeah, he did. He actually did. I mean, they kind of picked it up.
He picked it up,
but
and
I felt
the running game picked it up.
I felt like
too.
he could have done better.
But and I do preface that low pressure system creating blizzard conditions late in the third quarter. That doesn't happen.
I agree on that too.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. Denver comes back somehow. I feel that. Now, I will go to this, and this has been the Monday morning quarterbacking that I talked about to my wife, and I'm sure they talked about it today. I saw some of the sports stuff this morning. I didn't see everything. But inside Sean Payton's fourth down Patriots Broncos call. Like, dude, you got to kick that field goal. You got to kick that field goal.
Listen.
So Brandon said snowmobile too. We forgot snowmobile. We wouldn't know
snowmobile. Yeah. Morally his way than ours. The damage was BS. Yes, it was.
Right.
It was BS because they gave up. Okay, they didn't want it as much as bad as Patriots wanted it.
That's what it
felt like. And
that
was the thing about it.
Felt like.
The Broncos quarterback wasn't bad either. I just felt like
Jared Stidham,
I felt,
dude, like
he wasn't bad.
Play. He wasn't perfect.
He could play. Yeah, he could play. I just felt like Patriots defense was on lock on this game more likely, like they did the last team they faced. What was it? No, it wasn't Chargers, right? It wasn't Chargers. It was
Denver.
Who did he play before this?
Denver played Buffalo.
No, I'm talking about New England.
Oh, New England played
Houston, right?
Yes.
Right. They played Houston. And you see they gave the defense basically gave that intensity in that game against them. And I was like, "Oh, okay. So they good." I feel like the offense they need to start working a lot more to get more plays open because I mean Dre has it and basically most of his plays came from him running.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, so
I just feel like game, especially in that middle of that third quarter, the running game had to be because you couldn't throw for anything. You couldn't even kick.
Anything.
There was no kicking.
There was no kicking either, man. But you seen the weather though. The weather was crazy, man. That weather was crazy.
When the snow starts going sideways, that's when you got to halt the game.
You seen they missed the kick. you saw Patriots miss the kick.
Oh my god! It was a perfect straight kick, and just the ball went boom. Like
it was perfect. But the wind, man, the wind is different up there, man. You could have seen it. Yeah. I was just sitting there looking like he's not gonna make this.
So
but the game was good though.
Back. Look at that! Start today's finally back, dude. Where were you? Did you get thrown from Tuesday to Monday? I'm wondering if you got thrown by that. I posted it. We talked about it. We were moving from Tuesday to Monday because there's no more football games on Monday. So I'm curious today. What happened with that?
Yeah.
All right. So Sean Payton screwed up. Sean Payton's out, and that's that. All right. Next game. The game I think you and I both knew. We agreed on this. This was close, though.
Yes, we did.
This was a close game.
This was it was, and it was a high-scoring game too.
Yes,
high-scoring
game. But the Rams, with the 12th man, that they were averaging 110 decibels by that fourth quarter. Like that was crazy. Yeah. And then the Legion of Boom 2.0. I think you and I and Brandon coined that before anybody else.
Yes, we
we
did.
can't take. Nobody at ESPN or Fox Sports is watching us, but I know. I think
Oh,
we actually said that first.
we did. We took it. Yes, we did.
And
Yes, we did.
yeah, because I've heard it since, and I know they're not watching us. So, but they took over like that game. It didn't matter if he could have. Darnold could have thrown 2 interceptions, 3 interceptions. They still would have won that game.
They
So
still would have won the game,
yeah,
man. That's what
that's
the
how
whole
good it
thing
was.
I've been saying. That
Yeah, yeah.
you
See,
see,
Stafford.
what makes
You know
yeah.
why? Because Puka and Stafford and they were like, oh, this is the team, this is the team. But then you forgot who Seattle had, who left the
Yeah, but
Rams.
that's you see, but that's the whole thing, and that's why I told you from before dealing with Seattle, because people kept sleeping on Seattle. Not they wasn't talking about Seattle.
Yeah,
They wasn't
no,
even
nobody
focused on
was.
Seattle. They was focused on every other team but
Yep,
Seattle. And
it
look what
was.
Seattle did. Came
Yep.
from out of nowhere
Mm-hmm.
and just zooped up,
Mm-hmm.
straight up.
Yep.
Good record and everything leading into the postseason.
Yep.
Afterwards, when they came in now to the playoffs or whatsoever, they already had the, and I felt like they had the determination to basically win the Super Bowl for
Yep.
me, because they are more hungrier than every
They
other
seem
team.
it. Yeah, they seem it.
You
I
see
will
that?
say
You
this.
see it, right? I think
Yeah, I
I
see
think
it. I
New
do.
England's going.
I do see it.
I do think New England is going to give them that it's going to be a good Super Bowl.
Oh
I
yeah.
know that. Okay, it is going to be, because New England is a tough team, and I'm
So
sorry, I
yeah.
have to
So the
give it to
Super
Drake.
Bowl. Yeah. So the Super Bowl 60. They're calling it the Battle of the Bay Area. That's kind of funny. So it's going to be
Yeah,
Seattle
Battle of the
versus
Bay.
New England for both 14-3. I think we know who we're both picking, but I mean I'll say Seattle, you say Seattle. I still want to look at how the week goes along though to make an official pick. I think next week we make an official
Yeah.
pick. But like we're both
Okay.
feeling Seattle. Yeah, I mean it's just
Yeah, because we still got like 2 more weeks, right? Because after
it's
this week
roughly
and the week
13 days.
afterwards, yeah.
It's roughly 13 days.
Okay. Because it's on
Yeah.
Sunday. Was it
Yeah.
the 8th?
Yeah. Sunday's the 8th. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday's the 8th. That's where all the money goes out. That's where I got to start giving everybody money.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It-
I'm definitely betting on. You know, I'm definitely betting on this game.
We'll see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm talking about the playoff pool now. I'm curious. I think it's Adamir and somebody else, and that's it. Because
yeah.
I think I'm out.
I'm out of that. I'm
Yeah, I
out.
think I'm out too. Kills me. I'm out.
Yeah, it
One
killed. Yeah,
loss.
because of
One
it was
loss.
a. Yeah,
So,
he
like I
came
said,
back and got
speaking
it.
of the one loss, my championship weekend record, I went 1-1. I'm 60-42-1. Not bad. I'm actually not
Not
that bad.
bad. Yeah,
We did get
not
another
bad.
comment, which I will put this up. This is, he's right. I'm not sure. Do you remember Uncle Floyd?
Uncle Floyd. Yeah, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
this
about
is
that.
sad. I agree. All right, rest in peace, Uncle
Yeah.
Floyd. Heard
Rest in
about
peace,
that
Uncle Floyd.
on Friday, I believe. So yeah,
Yeah, fine.
that was rough. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Super Bowl, Bay Area, 2 weeks, 2 Sundays from now. Next week we will do our official picks. I could switch to New England. I think I will, but I could switch.
I mean, depending on how the
Yeah,
week goes, how the
yeah. It
next
depends
2
how the
weeks
week goes.
go, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
Charbonnet being hurt still does kind of linger in the back of my mind. So
Yeah.
and then maybe we'll come up with numbers too. We'll come up with a score. I
Yeah,
think
we
that
probably
could be
would.
interesting. Yeah, I think that could be interesting.
This might be a high scoring game, because
Could be.
both
It's
because
right now
both
only a 1 point
offense.
difference. I think. I
Yeah,
think
but
right now it's 1.
Seattle offense is beasting right now. I don't know. I
It
don't know.
is.
This might. Yeah,
Because Darnold's not a bad
I
quarterback
think
when
this
it
is
comes
why I
to
say
the right
this is why I
situation.
say for New England. Yeah, because I say
Mhm.
this. This is why I say for New England. New
Yeah.
England really has to cover their sides, because what I
Well, their
come to notice
defensive
with
backs are
Seattle.
about as good as the middle of the road
You took it
team.
out of my
They're not
mouth.
good.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
middle of the
yeah. They
road, so
not.
they can be beat.
They can
And
be. That's what I'm
they
saying.
got the wide
But you
receivers.
see, Seattle got them weapons, boy. They got the
They
weapons.
do.
They got the running
They do.
backs. They got the tight end. They even got the receivers.
Yeah,
So I
their
mean,
receivers are good.
I,
See, the running back
their
is scary
receivers
because
is good.
their backup running back didn't do what he was supposed to, and that
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
decent defense,
No,
so they couldn't find the holes for whatever reason. So
yeah,
it
but
is what it
I
is. So
mean,
we'll talk more
yeah,
about the Super Bowl next week when Super Bowl
next
is going
week,
to
yeah.
be number one.
Mm-hmm.
Although we'll talk about the Pro Bowl too. So that's going
Oh
to be
yeah.
interesting. That's coming. We'll talk about that sooner now than later. Giants, the New York Football Giants hired Denard Wilson for John Harbaugh's DC, the defensive coordinator, and also expected to hire, which could have happened today. I haven't checked yet. This was also from Sunday. Baltimore Ravens special teams coordinator Chris Horton for the same role
Oh,
in John
word.
Harbaugh's staff. So yeah, we might have our special team guy and we have our DC. So
Okay.
yeah, so that means Wink Martindale's not going to be coming, which is fine. I wouldn't have
Right.
minded that, but we'll talk about Wink in a little bit. But yeah, so these
Mm-hmm.
are so we just wait for the OC. Do you think Kafka has a shot?
I think so.
You think
But
so?
yeah, he could probably have a shot to go in, but
I think the only
that's
way
all dependent.
Kafka,
Giants gonna pick him.
I say the only way Kafka gets picked is if Dart says I want Kafka as my guy. I think Dart has to say it. That's the only way.
Yeah, because it came from that
Another
same
comment.
team. Yeah.
Where is Ice? Ice, you want to answer? Is Ice on?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I should be on.
I hate it when you guys aren't all linked up. You guys
He said we guys transform like Voltron.
That's good. That's good.
That was a good one.
That
Thank
just makes
you.
that just tells me he's as old as us. For him to know
That's cool.
Voltron, that just tells me he's as old as us.
Yeah, Voltron.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite
Speaking
cartoons.
of Harbaugh, so this was an article. Get to Baltimore. Apparently, Tom Coughlin made sure the Giants landed John Harbaugh in an article by Dan Salome from Giants.com. I think I had it up here. Here we go. Yes, I do. So, Tom Coughlin, as only Tom Coughlin can,
Yeah, there's
had a
only one.
directive from Chris Mara when John Harbaugh unexpectedly hit the coaching market. So, Chris Mara and Coughlin talked. He told him,
Oh, right.
and this is where now I'm going to have to make this 18 and over. Get your ass down there. That's what he said. Get your ass down there. It wasn't the first time Mara, the Giants' senior player personnel executive and member of the franchise's ownership board, had been yelled at by a former head coach. It certainly wasn't the last either. So it was Coughlin who told Mara to get his ass down there. Quote, he was absolutely over the top for Harbaugh, Mara said on Tuesday after Harbaugh's introductory press conference. He yelled at me 15 times before it was done. And once we got it done, he yelled at me again. Tom Coughlin, a yeller? Never.
Yeah, he used to yell back in the days, man.
Oh, yes, he did. Right. Absolutely. That's why Eli was so quiet.
Yeah, he was always yelling. He used to yell at
yelling has led to screams of joy from the Giants fans. Yes, that's correct. The high stakes process began on January 6th when the Ravens parted ways with Harbaugh. Coughlin, upon hearing the news, texted his old friend and colleague. Wow. Man, I love that we got this inner workings here. This is good. It wasn't a message of sorrow. It was congratulations for an 18-year run that produced 193 total victories, including a Super Bowl title after the year after Coughlin won his second as head coach of the Giants.
Coughlin won his second, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Harbaugh responded with a paragraph at the bottom which read, "By the way, if you have a minute, I could use some advice." Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So it turned out to be a Giant advice. Coughlin called Harbaugh, and the initial conversation was general. Harbaugh wanted to know about the franchise, how ownership interacted, and just the overall way the building operated, which led to more talks. Dude, like, as a Giant fan, I'm getting pumped. Like, I can't wait for this.
I am. I just want all of our team members to come back healthy.
Yes.
They got some time before they come back and everything. So I just want them to basically, get themselves rebuilt for another season. Exactly. That's it.
So, meanwhile, the Giants go ahead.
And then we got the draft.
Yes, we'll talk about that. Meanwhile, the Giants never thought Harbaugh would be available in the first place. Once he was, Mara said they felt the head coach was very, quote unquote, very gettable. I agree. He was very gettable. In order to land the sought-after coach, though, he had to act and not react. Mara then got his you-know-what to Baltimore. So Chris Mara, the son, went to Baltimore. We discussed as a group, as an ownership, and as an organization, and decided that it was time to act, Mara said. On Friday night before the playoff game started, I talked to John, Mara, and Steve Tisch and said, I'm driving to Baltimore tomorrow. I'm going to talk to John. Tom Coughlin set up the meeting, set it up for me in terms of contract info. I had never talked to John Harbaugh in my life until I got to his house. Wow. Love it. Wow. Just love it. That's okay, I'm not. There's a lot more. It's not necessary. We have a comment. DJ, what kind of mixer you use? Okay, that's a good question. I'll give him that. What kind of mixer?
I got a Pioneer.
You have a Pioneer
SRT. Pioneer SRT 1000.
Wow.
The most durable Pioneer mixer that they ever built. One of them, actually. Yes.
Gotcha.
It's
okay.
Yeah, it's the best one right now. Because the one before that everybody used to like was the SX3. So it's kind of the same, capabilities is, except for the jog wheel is kind of like 10 inches bigger. So it's nice. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I've actually, to tell you the truth, Star, I want the new Ram 1. I think it's called, what is it called? And it's like it costs like $26,000. No, $2,600. I want it. What? It's all in one. Everything is all in one.
Sounds like a year's worth of DJing for you to get that one that you need.
Not once you really, save up, because I could save up for that.
You save $50. Let's say if you do one show a week, 50, and you save $50, right? 50 times 52 is 2,500. So roughly, that's all you. If you save $50 a week, you could get it roughly in a year.
Yeah, I know.
Just a thought.
Not even that. Yeah, because remember, I DJ too, so I can get that even faster.
That's what I'm saying. You put the DJ money, $50 a week. You could even do 100. If you do 100, you get it in quicker time.
I'd see if I probably do like probably like $200 or $300. Yeah, it could work. Yeah, for the whole week. Yeah.
What's a RAN 4? Yeah. He's saying RAN 4.
Nah, it's not a RAN 4. It's I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
It's not a RAN 4. It's a RAN. It's a one.
I think
that's what it's called. A RAN System 1 is an all-in-one controller. Straight has everything. Yeah, that is so beautiful. I played. I mean, I actually did a little test run on it, and it's everything that a DJ wants.
Nice.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
All right. So the Baltimore Ravens are doing something since they let go of the coach. They hired the defensive coordinator as their head coach of the Chargers.
Oh, really, Minter?
Yes,
what?
Jesse. Yep, 5-year contract. What? And he reunites with the 5-year contract where he reunites with the team.
He coached for them. Yes, I remember
2017 to 2020 under Harbaugh.
Oh, they brought him back.
Yes, they did.
They need to keep him. I don't know why he let him go for all them years back.
Because he played with he coached with the other Harbaugh. That's why.
That's right. Oh, okay. Okay, that's right.
Now, wow. This we need to talk about. I saw this and I got a little inflamed. Shedeur Sanders named to the Pro Bowl as a replacement. Let's stick with that one right now. So, I looked up all the AFC quarterbacks. There's 1, 2, 3 that should have been picked before Shedeur. And the one I'm thinking of is Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence was way better than Shedeur Sanders. Like,
Really?
I just don't understand it.
Really?
Buffalo, Josh Allen's the quarterback picked out of Buffalo. No,
Right.
New England had to be. It was the replacement because Drake May was picked, so he can't play now because he's in the Super Bowl. So Drake May was already chosen. Miami, you're not choosing Tua. I get that. Jets,
Right.
do they have a quarterback? No.
No.
Now
No, they
Lamar
don't.
Jackson had a decent year, but not a good enough year. So I understand
Yeah.
not picking him, but he could have been picked.
Yeah, but you can't pick. You
Cincinnati,
can't pick. Yep, you could pick.
Joe Burrow didn't have a great year, but
Yeah,
could have been picked.
yeah, he could have been picked.
Pittsburgh, Rodgers had actually a better year out of it. He probably had the best year out of those 4 teams in the North, and they still didn't
I
pick
agree.
him.
I agree.
Yeah,
I definitely agree. Aaron Rodgers had a decent season. He did a very good.
He did.
He had a from his season before. He did a very good job this season. I will not discredit. I would not discredit Aaron Rodgers. He did a good job for the team.
But
he did.
And the other one besides Lawrence, actually there is no other one besides Lawrence. That's right. It was Rodgers and it was Jackson. Like that. There's only 2 there that should have been picked over Shador. Now Beth, I'll give her credit, said, well, maybe they didn't want to go, and they already asked him. I said, that's possible. Yeah. I said, but the fact that none of these AFC quarterbacks want to go, that's pretty sad.
Yeah,
that just tells you about the whole idea of wanting to go to the Pro Bowl. Like, it's a 7-on-7 game. It's supposed to be fun. The Mannings are coaching, at least they were last year. Who knows if they're doing it this year?
Shoot, they should be having fun regardless. If they sitting on the couch and they got if they sitting on the couch, this is what makes me mad. If they sitting on the couch, you know you not playing.
Yeah.
You need and then they ask you to play, boy. I'm on the first plane going over there. I'm not gonna sit down and chill for a second. No,
we have a different mentality.
That's like yeah. I mean, they just too ahead of themselves sometimes.
Yep.
Like the Pro Bowl is supposed to be because I remember the Pro Bowl we used to always watch.
Grew up, they were playing football. This now is just
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
But now it's just like it's different. So I feel like they should just go ahead.
7-on-7 flag football. What's going into the Olympics? That's what's going into the Olympics. You know that.
Right.
I think it's either 28 or 32. They're going to do that. So we'll see. I mean, that's a long ways away, but I'd rather see regular football. But then, like, no other country's going to beat us. That's for sure.
Not no flag football either.
No, probably not. You're right. Flag football. We got some good flag football. So now the rest of this, Phillip Rivers withdrew to be the Bills coach. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Does that mean Phillip Rivers thinks he can still play, or does that mean Phillip Rivers is just trying to restart the clock to get in the Hall of Fame? I'm curious. I wonder.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Grant Udinski withdrew from the Brown search because he wants to go to the Bills.
He wants to go to the Bills. Okay.
Yeah. So I can see he's an unknown that if he runs the Bills, I mean, maybe, just maybe, if Josh Allen is cohesive with him, does that put the Bills over? I mean, that's the hard part that I tell you, it's funny. Between the Bills and the Bengals, those are 2 teams with great quarterbacks that can't figure it out. Like, what's the deal? I mean, that might be a whole show. Like, breakdown of those 2 quarterbacks and their franchises. Like, I'd love to get a Bills fan and a Bengals fan I know one of each. You know the Bengals fan, maybe Myron. Myron Love. I don't. We'd have to get we might have to do the show in the afternoon. Like when you won't even be here. You have to work till 7.
I got work. I got work till 7.
Yeah, we might have to do it on a weekend during the day to get Myron on. Like, because I think Myron has a lot of information about the Bengals. Like he knows his Bengals. He picks them when they lose. I mean, he doesn't. He knows when they're going to lose. So, and then Buffalo, that would be a little harder to get because Buffalo is my first ex-wife. So I don't think she's coming on. So I mean, it's you would think it would be amicable now. We've been divorced since 2007, so we're going on almost 20 years divorced. We don't share a kid. You know, her daughter was my stepdaughter. She's married to the best man from our wedding. Yes, I'm putting it out there on, people know about it, so I can talk about it.
Wow.
So yes, she's married. Yeah. So when my book comes out, y'all will know. Anyway.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be explained at a later date.
I'm shocked Star today hasn't said a word about that yet. Anyway. So yeah. That's the only Bills fan I know that I can remember that's a Bill. Actually, that's not true. Oh my God, that's so not true. I forgot. I got a buddy, Lou. I could probably convince him to come on. He's had a rough couple of years, but I could probably convince, and not because of football, but I could probably convince Lou to come on. That could be interesting. So like I said,
Buck and Blue is not,
huh?
Buck and Blue is not a Bills fan, is he?
He's a Giants fan.
Bengals.
No, is he Bengals? I thought he was Giants. Well, no. Start today. If you can get Buck and Blue on, please get him back on. I thought he was a Giant fan.
I think he was a Bengals fan or something.
Okay. I'd have to look back at some of the. It's a lot. It's not as easy to look back at some of these.
I gotta look back at them. I gotta look back at the episodes.
It's easier. I will say it's easier on Audible to listen. Right. I don't see the comments, but I can hear the comments if we talk about it. So, right. that would I tell you, listening to us sounds so much better than watching. I hate to say it like that. Oh, here we go. How many wives have you had, Chaz? The answer, the factual answer is 3. Divorced twice, married 3 times.
Yeah, see, you've been around the block a few times.
Okay, now I might have to give Start Today some credit on this. That's a good book title.
The Chaz Memoirs. Yeah.
And that works. Stud file. I don't know if I can get away with the stud files. I don't know about that.
Yeah, you could get away with the stud files. I mean,
wives?
Yeah, having 3 wives, yo, yay. You could get away with that.
Maybe I could. Where's Brandon to see if he agrees with that? Anyway. All right. The Chargers and T.R. Tart agreed to a 3-year extension. I think he was a wide receiver or something. He's a position player. I just can't remember what, but he's the first guy to actually get an extension that I've seen. So that good for him. And then the Chargers officially hire Mike McDaniel as their offensive coordinator. So it's now Harbaugh with Mike McDaniel.
Hey, Mike McDaniel. Oh,
wow.
A
little shorty from Miami.
Yeah, from Mike McDaniel. Whoa.
Good
They
God.
picked him up.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Well,
all right. And one more football note. So, like I said, I'm going to talk about Wink Martindale. Wink Martindale does have a second in-person interview with the Jets, so he still might come back to MetLife Stadium. Martindale and Coach Aaron Glenn have been in touch for the last few weeks, according to Rich Cimini from ESPN. So, hey, Jet fans, you might get a decent defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
that could be sooner than later. That's for sure.
Man, y'all still not going nowhere.
No.
No.
At least not until the draft. We got to see what they're at the draft.
Yeah, we got to see who you picked up. Then we'll determine.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Now let's get to some NBA. NBA scoreboard as we speak. Okay, there's one game done. Where's my one game done? The Charlotte Hornets beat the Philadelphia 76ers badly. 130 to 93.
Ooh.
130.
Whoa.
Wow. Was Michael Jordan on the court?
Oh, what was going on with that team?
Let's go to the highlights. Wait, no, that's not the highlight I want. I don't want a video highlight.
What's going on with the team? Damn.
Yeah, let's see what that score. Why that score is so high.
Yeah,
30 points by Brad Miller. Kalkenbrenner had 9 rebounds.
He was on fire.
And
he was on fire tonight. Brad Miller.
Yep, and Lonzo Ball had 8 assists. They were never losing the game. Wait, he wasn't. No, for a minute they
wasn't losing the game at all. Nah, they wasn't trying to.
Oh no, Philly was up 4-2, and then Charlotte never lost after that.
Okay.
Because they have
they've been scoring after that. Yeah.
Right here. The 76ers were up 4-2 in the early parts of that first quarter and never had a chance after that. Wow.
Wow.
If you're a 76ers fan out there watching this, damn. and they're doing well. I mean, 24.
Yeah, they're not bad. They got a nice record. Yeah. They got a nice record.
Toronto's up over New York. That's how bad New York's been in the last 2 weeks. Oh,
yeah.
Disgusting. 27 and 18 when they should be way over that. 27 and 18.
Yes, they should be. Yeah. But they just having a bad spell. Look at it. It's because of it's All-Star weekend coming up.
Coming up soon. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
After Super Bowl.
Yeah, the week after. You're right. We got the Super Bowl. We got then the NBA All-Star.
NBA All-Star game. Yeah, weekend.
And then there is a racing thing, but I don't. Do you know racing at all? I really don't.
Kentucky Derby.
No. NASCAR. I think it's Daytona 500. Oh, that starts
Daytona.
It off. Yeah. If someone out there wants to talk about Daytona 500, I'll put it in the little thing there. But you'll have to talk about it. Like, I don't know the racers. Damn it, do you know racers?
The only race that I could remember is Dale. Was it Dale Earnhardt Jr. when he died?
No, Dale Earnhardt Sr. died. Or Earnhardt Jr. is now in his,
or not Junior.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Is his father died.
His father died. Junior's around. I think he's an owner now. Like, I know a lot of the old guys. I know Tony Stewart. I know Earnhardt, not Jeff Jarrett, Dale Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett's a wrestler. So I'm trying to. There's other ones like Tony. Oh, Jeff Gordon and you're okay. There you go. Why you?
I touched. I was over there touching the buttons too much and just made a mistake and exited myself out the.
That's funny. I see two
whole podcast.
Anyway, yeah. So there's Jeff Gordon. There's Tony Stewart. I feel like I'm free. Oh, Johnson.
Johnson.
Name is
his.
He's got a first name and I can't. Number 48. Somebody Johnson. I'm forgetting. Maybe the comment will tell me. Rusty Wallace. That's another one, but that's not the Johnson I'm thinking. Who's Johnson? 40. I'm gonna have to go to Google. 48 rate NASCAR. Okay, that's Alex Bowman now, but that's not who it was. Let's see. Jimmy Johnson. There we go. Jimmy Johnson was 48. Now it says it's Alex Bowman, but it's only reason I know is because I went to Google. So, but yeah, so that's what's happening next week, but or 2 weeks from now. So, but yeah, I mean, and the other thing we got to talk about basketball wise, Antetokounmpo, is he getting traded or not? Like, seriously, like it's ridiculous.
He should go to the Knicks.
I don't disagree with that at all. I don't know who the trade would be. Like that's
Nah, they can't.
gonna have to be figured out.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, that's got to be
Antetokounmpo
figured
to the
out.
Knicks. I don't want to say trade Cat, but are we? Don't you want Cat with him? I've heard that Cat goes and Giannis comes, but
Yeah,
you want Cat playing with Giannis, with Jalen. I mean, and I don't think you can trade Mitchell Robinson, at least not by himself. You have to put other
not by
pieces with.
himself. Nope. Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mitchell Robinson can go, but then you still need another backup big. You're not playing these guys 40 minutes. It's just not happening. So yeah, if the Knicks can do this, please do it. Like that would be great. That'd be great to talk more Knicks but I don't want to talk about the Knicks when they're losing. Like it's depressing because they're such a good team. They were on paper, they were a great team. So I mean, the Lakers right now beating the Bulls in Chicago. Cavaliers at the end of 3 are beating the Magic by 10. And both the Celtics against the Trailblazers are in the second quarter, Grizzlies and Rockets in the second quarter. So that's a long way to go. Now, this happened, which I think we should talk about it because we are a sports show. Minnesota teams and the NBPA joined a call for peace in the wake of the shootings in Minnesota. The Vikings, the Wild, the Timberwolves, the Lynx, the Twins, and the Minnesota United FC joined dozens of Minnesota-based companies that signed an open letter for state, local, and federal officers to work together in the wake of tensions over the fatal shootings by federal agents in the state. The shootings of Alex Peretti and Renee Good came amid a massive immigration enforcement operation that has spurred protests in Minnesota. Now, normally I wouldn't go into these political type areas, but the sports teams are doing this. They're trying to help to stop it. And they've actually stopped the games because they don't want any more tensions coming into their areas. They're trying to help. And what do you think?
But they're going to allow it, though. I feel like they're going to allow it. They're doing too much as it is right now for it.
They are. I mean,
they're giving it too much attention.
About this at work. Remember, we had this conversation at work. You remember that? Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When Candace was still here,
they're doing too much attention of it. Yeah.
Yep. When Candace was still here,
when Candace was here, we was talking about it.
Yep.
And it's just giving it too much attention to the league. So it just, more media for them is they feel like is much better for them because they is more like promoting what they're doing and basically keeping them in the loop. So maybe with the politics, yes, but that's not going to stop. That's not going to stop, especially in the sports area,
And there's more of a quote. There's also with yesterday's tragic news, we're calling for an immediate de-escalation of tensions for the state, local, and federal officials to work together to find real solutions. And this letter joins other calls from across the sports world, including a statement Sunday by the National Basketball Players Association that said NBA players can no longer remain silent. And you've noticed a lot of these press conferences, they haven't been remaining silent.
A
lot of them talk. So
they've been sitting there voicing their opinions. I would suspect about time.
At All-Star Weekend, they're going to say something.
Yeah. They're going to say a whole bunch of stuff at All-Star Weekend because that's going to be the platform for them to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how it
didn't mean to get sour, guys, but that is news. So, yeah. Okay, baseball. A little bit of baseball. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit. Yankees, Cody Bellinger did sign this week. All right, finally. Only took 6 weeks. Boris doing his Dr. Seuss stuff weeks ago. Finally got done. 5 years, $162.5 million contract. About damn time.
That's what's up.
Now,
162.
Yes. Now, this happened. I should go to my paperwork. I do have the notes for this. This was an interesting one. And in the back, there we go. The Mets land Freddie Peralta in a multiplayer trade with the Brewers. So the winter-long pursuit of a frontline starting pitcher ended late Wednesday when they acquired All-Star Freddie Peralta for Tobias Myers. Oh, sorry, as well as Tobias Myers, a right-handed pitcher, for Brandon Sproat and Jet Williams plus 2 top prospects. So Sproat, one of the 3 guys that the Mets had last year that was supposed to be legit and the next coming of the pitchers of the prospects, like he now sprouts out, which and you still got 2 other guys. You got Tong and you got I'm forgetting his name. Oh, McLean. Nolan McLean.
McLean.
Yeah, so Peralta, he's very good. Like he was a very good Brewer. He was one of the best NL pitchers this past year. He's a 2-time All-Star coming off a career season. He went 17-6 with a 2.70 ERA. Can you imagine that in Citi Field? Holy God! Like wow, that would be an amazing feat.
Would have.
Oh, jeez. All right. I got to put this up. I'm going to make one political comment. I heard Greenland is going to the Dodgers. He's a comedian.
Isn't that supposed to be Trump's favorite team?
That's funny. That's actually funny. You know, for as political as it could be, it's really not that. And it was a funny joke. So now, also in a trade, and it's a big baseball trade. The Texas Rangers traded for left-handed pitcher Mackenzie Gore, who's been a long-time Washington National, for 5 players. They got. Let's see if so the Nationals will receive right-hander Alejandro Rosario, first baseman. Abimelech Ortiz. I'm going to say Abi. So it's probably Abi Ortiz. Shortstop Devin Fitzgerald. And outfielder Yeremy Cabrera in the deal. So a lot of looks like minor leaguers, and that's fine. Nationals do well with the minor leaguers. So
do you do well with the minor leaguers? No, I actually started to watch them. Yeah, the Nationals, yeah.
They do.
They not wait. Okay, yeah. They still playing though.
The Nationals usually are pretty good.
Yeah. Washington Nationals is not bad.
So I mean that could be a thing going down the road. So let's see. Okay, this next thing I want to talk about, I have it on Facebook. Hopefully, having Facebook up doesn't screw me up. The list of the top MLB free agent signings for this offseason, and not one is a Yankee, at least not before the signing of Bellinger. So 10th, Murakami from the White Sox, 2 years, $34 million, $17 million a year.
Wow.
Josh Naylor got a 5-year, $93 million contract this year. Good for him with the Seattle Mariners. Number 8, former Met and trader to everybody in New York who went to the Dodgers, Edwin Diaz, 3 years, $69 million, $33 million a year. Good Lord. Dylan Cease re-signed with maybe he not, but he signed with the Toronto Blue Jays. 7 years, $210 million, $30 a year. Number 6, Ranger Suarez left the Phillies, went to the Red Sox. This could hurt us. 5 years, $130. Number 4, the only New York person on here besides Bellinger who would be, Bo Bichette. 3 years, $126 million. Good Lord. That's $4 and $42 million a year. $42 million.
Yeah, that's 42.
That's more
Wow.
than Judge. See, the next few are more than Judge. Let's just take that in. These next Bo Bichette and the next three guys are making more than Aaron Judge, who just got the MVP. Like there's too much to talk about, but with Judge got another MVP. Yay, it's expected. Judge and then the Yankees need to win. Like that's what they need to do.
Yeah.
But I missed number 5. I apologize. I actually missed number 5 because I think the shock of him going away from the Mets, it kind of even hurt me because it hurt Beth. Pete Alonso, 5 years, 155. Like, so Pete's making just over 30, so he's not over. But Bo Bichette is making more than Judge. That's wow. I'll get to the comment. You're probably shocked too. Number 3, Alex Bregman, 5 years, 175. If I do the math right, that's just under. Yeah, that's under. So he's not over 40, but it's close. Alex Bregman. Kyle Schwarber is only 30, but he's older than Judge. 5 years, 150. That's 30 million. Now the last one. I'm sorry. The number 1 guy is nowhere near better than Judge. I'll put my sanity on it. I'll put my life on it. I'll put my paychecks on it. Kyle Tucker, 4 years, 240. Kyle Tucker, 4 years, 240. That's $60 million a year to play for the Dodgers. He's only going to be good because he's got people around him. $60 million.
For how many years?
4. 60 a year until 2030. And that's if they have a year next year in 2027 because there might be on strike. But we'll talk about that down the road.
That's right.
There's talk of being a strike because more than anything because of these stupid Dodgers and all the players that they keep bringing in. And don't be surprised. There might be a cap. Don't be surprised. 26 teams won't care. The Dodgers, the Yankees, the Mets, and the Red Sox will care. So, let's see the comment. DJ needs a Red Bull. Are you falling asleep? You need a Red Bull?
For me?
We didn't work today. I don't think he needs a Red Bull. See, start today. You missed that. Both of us didn't go to work today.
Yeah, I didn't go to work today. Nope. Yeah, I enjoyed the relaxation though. I did. I swear I did.
For when I wasn't someone, I did definitely enjoy the relaxation. So yeah, not one Yankee except obviously I wrote that before I put in Bellinger, so I forgot about Bellinger. So here's a good question. Now, how big of a baseball fan are you? Like, do you? I don't know. Yeah, not really.
Not really.
See, this is where I wish Brandon is a little bit. Maybe Brandon will see.
Yeah, Brandon is more of a baseball player.
Yeah. So Kershaw, Verlander, and Scherzer. There was a question asked. I forget where I found this, but I just copy pasted. That's what I said. So they're the 3 pitchers of this generation who could be the generation's true ace, like Randy Johnson was, like Nolan Ryan was. Yeah, you name it. Like if I'm forgetting the Brave, not Tom Glavine, the other one. I forget his name. But yeah, it's between Kershaw, Verlander, and Scherzer. And me personally, I would almost go Verlander. Because Verlander, has more, if I'm correct, has more World Series titles. 3 with the Giants, if I'm correct. Kershaw has 2. Maybe he might have 3. But Kershaw, his 3rd one was last year. And he was not the Kershaw of old. So he's almost the Robert Horry of getting, World Series titles. You know what I mean by Robert Horry. He got 6, and he was on like 6 different teams.
Right, he was.
Good
was.
Reference, right? Good reference.
Yeah, good reference.
So yeah, I know a little bit about
a whole bunch of teams. Yeah,
so
that was crazy.
Scherzer played well, but and he has a championship with Washington, but I think it's just the one. Like when Verlander and Scherzer were with the Mets, they were a shell of what they were. So I'd have to go with Verlander and maybe Kershaw second. But I think Kershaw and Scherzer are closer than Verlander and Kershaw are. That's my opinion. That's my baseball opinion. If anybody else wants to comment on that down the road, we do have a comment here. Loosely starts today. I'm going to say loosely Scherzer. We'll see. Then you're going to have to tell me more about Scherzer than the one championship he has, because the other guys have multiple championships. So that's all I'll say on that. But that's a good comment. I'll give him that. That's a good comment. Now, one more baseball, because this happened after we went off the air last Monday. Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones have gone from center field to center stage, along with contemporary baseball era committee honoree Jeff Kent, and will be part of the Hall of Fame ceremonies on July 26th for the Baseball Hall of Fame. Andrew Jones, not surprised. I watched a little bit of something today, the Rich Eisen show from Wednesday when this came out, and they had Bob Costas on. And they talked about why it took so long for Andrew Jones. This was his 9th time on the ballot. Apparently, it wasn't his numbers per se. It was there might have been an allegation while he was on the voting process of domestic violence. And if that's true, that kept him off. Carlos Beltran is very easy. His reason for being off was basically being the ringleader with the Houston Astros with the garbage can and the base stealing or the sign stealing issues that they were found guilty of, but their World Series was never taken away. Is what it is.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So yeah, big scandal back in 2017, especially as a Yankee fan. So yeah. So. But and then Jeff Kent makes sense. I mean, he had his 10 years. His numbers aren't great, but Jeff Kent, I think he's going in as I don't know. Jeff Kent might be going as a Giant actually, because he played longer with the Giants. I think he has more better stats with the Mets. He was a Met for a while. So, all right.
Andrew Jones?
No. Jeff Kent. Andrew Jones was always a Brave. Andrew Jones was always a Brave. Okay. And he'll go in as a Brave. Beltran, he might have a multi-hat. There's some guys that have gone in with the multi-hat because they've been with so many teams. Carlos Beltran was with like 6 teams. So I think that number is right. It's like 5 or 6. He was with Kansas City. He started with Kansas City. He was with the Mets. He was with the Astros. And there's at least 2 others. Oh, I think he was a Yankee too. I think Carlos Beltran was a Yankee as well too. He's one of the many Yankee Met players that was out there. Yeah. So I'm almost positive. Yeah. I'm almost positive. Yeah. So.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So that'll be that. So okay, Royal Rumble streams live this Saturday, January 31st, 2 p.m. exclusively on the East Coast on ESPN Plus. I didn't put Plus. I probably should have. ESPN Plus. You have to have this in Netflix. If somehow, some way, anybody is internationally watching this, like those people from Bangladesh Netflix who are trying to recruit me on LinkedIn. If you're from Bangladesh and you're watching, you got to get it on Netflix. Anyway,
on Netflix.
Yeah, I've got 2 people. It's always constant too. 2 or 3 people from either Bangladesh or India who are trying to who follow me on LinkedIn and want to recruit me to do whatever. I'm like, you're not even in my country. I'm like, you want to watch me? That's fine, because I'm sure there's talking points of from different things, and that's fine. But I need to work with somebody who is in America, specifically New Jersey, because I'm not moving anytime soon. So just getting that out there. Okay. So the Royal Rumble will be.
You're not moving from Jersey no time
I'm not
soon.
moving into. Well, that's not my choice. It's Beth.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons we're not moving from Jersey. That's one, and Beth is mostly the reason, but she knows it and she'll admit it. So anyway, okay. So, the Royal Rumble match following superstars. There's probably more. They've added more since I did this. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bayley, Lyra Valkyra, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka. And I didn't do the men's. Okay. There's a men's too. I could probably go to the WWE. Well, let me
There's a men's match.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the men's match. Let's see. Let's go to shows. Royal Rumble. Here we go. So let me go to preview. Yeah, preview. They actually have a preview page on the WWE page. Men's Royal match. Let's see. Following. It's not as many as I thought. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Gunther. Why is Gunther in it? He's a champion. That's weird. Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Penta. Women's. Were there added? So one more added. After Asuka, Jordan Grace. If you haven't seen Jordan Grace, that girl could beat you up. Like she's she's a beast. She's Jordan Grace. Beast. She's short. Yeah, Jordan Grace. She's a short beast.
Let me hear.
Speaking of WWE people, and I want the people commenting if they know WWE or not. Brandon Tamba, I think you look like a wrestler. And maybe I told you this already. I don't know. You have
Booker T.
No. Trick Williams. There's
Williams.
Yeah, if you want, Google him now. Trick Williams is the guy I think he could be your brother or your cousin or your doppelganger. Either one. Oh, God. Chaz Big in Bangladesh sounds like a movie. Yeah, it probably does. But yeah, so Trick Williams. You know what? I wonder. I could go to Superstars and let's see if I could see if I could share. No, I need the Superstars. Okay, it's gonna be a while because they got a lot of Superstars. And they got a few new ones too because they've added a few.
What do you do?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna share. I need people to tell me. Let's see. No, that's share, right? Yep. Share screen. Window. There we go. All right, Tamba, you tell me.
Let's see.
Does that look like you?
Yeah. I mean, it could probably pass.
Do you see why I think it looks like you?
Yeah, because I guess maybe the same type of expression.
Yeah, the expression, the beard. His is a little more. His is a little more, but it's more the look. Yeah, it's your expression that you could probably do that. You have the higher hair, but he has more.
Yeah.
So,
and his hair is actually longer.
And for Kitty Cat, if she ever comes on or if she watches this, I'll go up a little on this. That's his muscles right there. And then there we go. That's what he looks like right there. I can only imagine Tam was similar to that.
Yeah, I could say I'm similar, close to it.
And he's got a phrase. He's got a phrase when everybody
buff dude.
There you go. He's got a phrase when everybody he's got a phrase when he comes into the ring or into the arena. It's called. You hear the crowd go, "Whoop that trick! Whoop that trick!"
Whoop that trick.
Yeah. So if you ever
Whoop
hear me
that
say that,
trick.
if you ever hear that as you're coming in, you'll know what it means from work at work.
You gotta play this. You gotta play the song. You gotta play the song.
I don't know if he has a song. He might. I mean,
Yeah, he
you might.
does. It's actually from that whoop that trick is from is actually a song.
Oh, it's a
It's from
song.
Hustle
Oh,
and
hey,
Flow.
look at that.
Yeah, it is.
Knowledge.
It is a song.
Okay.
Whoop that trick. Yeah, is actually a song.
Wow.
Yeah, it came from Hustle. It came from Hustle and Flow.
It came from Hustle and Flow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the stuff I wanted. Start Today was laughing. He thought that was funny.
All right.
So I wanted to talk about this too. I mean, I know we don't talk about hockey too much, but this is kind of a big thing. Let's see. Do I have it on the right page? I do not.
So what they say? Well, so what the Russians talking about? The Olympics, the hockey players.
Yeah, I don't think I have it. I didn't print it out, which means I got to look at my. Let's see. I have it on my Google. There it is. Okay. So Russia's Olympic Committee remains suspended by the IOC with the latter imposing sanctions stating that Russia violated the Olympic Charter when it invaded Ukraine in 2022. It has since led a select group of individual Russian and Belarusian athletes that were allowed to participate in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris under a neutral flag. So if anybody watched the Olympics, which I remember I did, and I questioned this, I didn't understand there was a neutral team. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. It is a neutral team.
Yeah, I didn't know. Now I know what it is. The International Hockey Federation, governing body for international men's and women's hockey, has continued the ban for Russia and Belarus, having stated that in February of 2025, it believes it is not yet safe to reintegrate both nations. So the NHL and the NHLPA have agreed to have its players return to the Olympics, which was then followed by the creation of the Four Nations face-off in 2025. So last year's hockey was probably one of the best all-star hockey events ever. It was probably even better than the basketball one, which has three or four events. So that's also debatable. It creates also a calendar that now allows for more frequent best-on-best international tournaments outside of the World Championships. And that's what makes the discussion for Russian players about the upcoming Milan Cortina Olympics rather than complicated. There are those who want the chance to play in what would have been their first true best-on-best Olympics in more than a decade. Those same players also understand the dynamics behind why this won't be happening. From Kirill Marchenko, who plays for the Columbus Blue Jackets, quote, "I know it's tough right now. Everyone is excited about the Olympics but us. And of course, we would love to be at the Olympics, but Russia would have a great team because our roster would have looked so nice." So that's going to be a little bit of an overlay of the Olympics because people are going to, it's almost similar. And I can only suspect because I was 4 years old when this happened, when the U.S. didn't go to the 1980 Olympics and the Russians didn't go to the 1984 Olympics. So, I mean, I was 8 years old when what was the Olympics in '84? Los Angeles, I think, right? I think 84. Yeah.
84.
No, 80 was Lake Placid. That's why, right? The Winter Olympics was Lake Placid, but the summer, I forget. I have to look it up now. But yeah, I mean, it's similar to that. So,
yeah.
All right, some random stuff before we go off the air. Will CBS be confident in Nance and Romo for its next Super Bowl, which is in 2 years? from Andrew Marchand. I gotta say, and I got this from Andrew Marchand. You maybe you know him. He used to be the Yankee reporter. Now he has his own podcast,
Right.
and he posted this question. And because I think his podcast is on around the same time ours is, I can't ask him. So we're going to talk about it ourselves. I think that Nance and Romo are perfectly fine. Like, I don't understand where this question's coming from. I think this is just my opinion. I think Andrew Marchand has a bias against Jim Nance. I don't. I like Jim Nance, and I like Romo. So what do you think?
I think he basically is probably hating. He probably hating. More likely, I have no problems with them two. I think they good with each other. More likely, they piggyback each other. So I like how they actually commentate.
That's just it. I hate to even talk good about the Fox guys, but I have to because they're that good. The number one teams for both Fox and CBS are the best they've had probably since Summerall and Madden. I think that's a true statement. At least, my true statement. You know, I don't think there's anything about that.
I agree with that.
Hockey pucks, yes. Hockey pucks, yes. We were talking about hockey. Yeah, first time in a long time we were talking about hockey. Yes. Anyway, so I mean, I think it's a bit, like why are we trying to hate? I just didn't understand that.
That's what it is at the end of the day, is trying to hate. Maybe he wants that same spot.
Probably. So, 2026 NFL Draft Big Board rankings. Mel Kiper's first draft board. Top prospects. I got the top 13 right here. Ready?
Okay.
So, number 1, who would be going to the Raiders, right? Fernando Mendoza.
Right.
Quarterback, Indiana.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Raiders going to pick them up.
Still got him up there. Number 2.
Yeah, they're going to pick him up.
I don't think this guy's going to, but he's got him as his second ranked player. His second ranked player is Jeremiah Love, running back out of Notre Dame. Me personally, don't see Jeremiah going before 7. But that's right now. That's early. I don't see it before 7. Number 3, I think is going to us. I think he's dropping to 5, and I'm okay with that. Now you tell me if you're okay with that. Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Okay. I mean,
see, I want him.
From Ohio State. I give it to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Give me that Ohio State guy. I want to hear when we're on NBC Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football that I want to hear the Ohio State. I want to hear it.
The Ohio State.
Yes, Carnell Tate, the Ohio State. Even though I can't stand Ohio State, I want the guys that go there because they're good. So, anyway,
they're good, right?
Number 4 is also Ohio State. Avril Reese, the linebacker.
Right.
Of Ohio State. Number 5, David Bailey out of Texas Tech, offensive outside linebacker. Number 6, Caleb Downs out of Ohio State. So 3 Ohio State in his top 6. Caleb Downs, safety out of Ohio State. Reuben Bain Jr. out of Miami, defensive end. Basically the main reason that team got to the finals. Reuben Bain was a monster. I think he's going 2 or 3, honestly. Francis Magoa, also an offensive tackle for Miami, one of Carson Beck's best friends, I think. He's 8. Sonny Styles, linebacker out of Ohio State. So another Ohio State linebacker. So 2 linebackers, Reese and Styles. Could have 2 linebackers go in the top 10. That could be interesting. Number 10, Jordan Tyson, wide receiver out of Arizona State. Number 11, Makai Lemon, wide receiver out of USC. He's the smallest. He's 5'11", so he's a speedster. Number 12, Spencer Fano, Offensive tackle out of Utah. He's 6'6", 302. That's a man right there.
That's a big guy.
And
Say
then last
massive.
but not least, 13, Akeem Masador, defensive end out of Miami.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. So that's the first round.
And most of them you're going to see at the combine. Most. Only
Okay.
probably not going to see Mendoza. Mendoza is probably the only one you're probably not going to see.
Mendoza ain't trying to compete. He already got it.
Yeah, he's going to go to he's going to go to Vegas. I have no doubt he's going to Vegas. After that could be a question, but I have no doubt he's going to Vegas. So the 98th Academy Awards, hosted by none other than talk show host turned podcast mogul. I want to be his best friend.
Conan O'Brien.
Will air March 15th on ABC. One of the last times that the Academy Awards will air on ABC. The 98, 99, 100th. So 26, 27, 28. So 3 more years. It will air on ABC. In 2029, it's going to start streaming on YouTube. So where we stream is where the Oscars will stream.
Okay.
So this year, we'll talk about a couple. I'm not going to go nuts. We're at an hour and a half. We're doing good on time. So Best Picture. Tell me if you've even seen any of these. I'm guessing you've seen maybe, because I want to see it, One Battle After Another.
Yes, that was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
With that was with Leonardo DiCaprio and
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor, yeah.
Yep.
That was good. That was a good movie.
The ones I want to see. I want to see Marty Supreme. That's the one with
I didn't get to see. I'm gonna watch that. I didn't get to see Marty Supreme.
I want to see Hamnet, because Hamnet won. Now Hamnet won. So I want to see Hamnet. And that might I hear that's really good. The other one, and it's interesting because I only saw it recently pop up on Instagram. There's a movie called Train Dreams that's up for Best Picture. Do you know who the director is? Train Dreams.
Train Dreams.
Yes. Do you know who the director is?
No. Who's the director? No.
Shane McMahon's wife.
Shane McMahon's wife.
Vince McMahon's daughter-in-law.
Word.
I swear to God. I saw this and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, wow.
I'm going to have to see that then.
Yeah, it's called Train Dreams. Let me look it up. I'm curious what Train Dreams.
Wow.
Let's see.
Who else? You know,
I'll get her name because she's not a McMahon. That's not her.
No, she's not a McMahon. No, she's not a McMahon. It's the son that's a McMahon.
Yeah, she's married to McMahon.
She's married into the family.
She's married to Shane, but she's not. Let's see, director. Wait. Oh, maybe I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking the wrong thing. Then scratch that. Not her. Clint Bentley is the director. So there's another train movie that I saw on Shane's page. So scratch that. I apologize. That's not it. Train Dreams is with Joel Edgerton, Felicity Jones, Will Patton, and William H. Macy. So interesting. Let's see. It is a period drama. Okay, what's it about? Here we go. Moving portrait of Robert Grenier, a logger and railroad worker who leads a life unexpected. Read more. Unexpected depth and beauty in the rapidly changing America of the early 20th century. Okay, so it's an early 20th century movie. Got it. 3 comments. Are we losing people here? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I'm going to get a DJ a pillow.
Give me yeah.
I think you're tired of you. I don't think DJ's tired.
You going to give me a late night jams? You going to give me a late night? You going to give me late night jams?
No, I'll find that train
Yeah.
movie that she's in, that she directs. I forget that. Best director, Marty Supreme director, so Ryan Coogler for Sinners.
Yeah.
Um,
They
Paul
got
Thomas
sinners up
Anderson
there.
and Paul Thomas Anderson won that for the other award. Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, and then Joaquin Trier for Sentimental Value. That I think that was a movie out of Sweden, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
Best
sentimental
act,
values. Yeah.
Best actress, Jessie Buckley won the Screen Actors Guild. That's the award I was talking about. So she could win this again against Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate Hudson's Song Sung Blue, and that's the movie where she's with oh, it's a movie about someone being a cover singing cover songs of like Sweet Caroline. Who sang that? Sweet Caroline.
That's Guns N' Roses.
No, not Guns N' Roses. Sweet Caroline. No, that's Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh, Sweet Caroline, bum
Yeah,
bum bum. Yeah.
that song. Yeah. So whoever sang that song, this is what the movie's about. Like a white husband and wife who are cover them, and the husband is oh god, he's a big actor. Come on, he's a Wolverine.
Logan.
Yeah, the guy
Hugh
who plays
Grant.
no, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman. So it's,
Hugh
yeah,
Jackman.
Jackman and Hudson. Yeah, so Kate Hudson, who's also the daughter of oh god, I haven't taken my pills recently. What is Kate Hudson's parents? Kate Hudson parents.
Damn.
Kate Hudson. Here we go. Mom and dad. Goldie Hawn and Bill Hudson. Oh, I did. Okay,
Bill Hudson.
Bill Hudson. But before her stepdad is who's Goldie with now? Goldie is with Kurt Russell. But she was married to
Right.
Bill Hudson, 76 to 82. She was married. All that she was married twice. Okay,
Yeah,
with
she was
Goldie Hawn
Goldie
was
Hawn.
married
Yeah.
twice. Yeah, and not now with Kurt Russell, she's not married at all. But so Bill Hudson is Kate Hudson's uh, father. So he's also the father to Oliver Hudson. Oliver Hudson's a big actor. You remember Oliver Hudson?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know
from
Oliver
Wings.
Hudson.
He
Yeah.
was in Wings.
From back in the days.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. He's been in a few things since.
He's been there for
Let's see.
mad years.
Yeah, best actor Timothy Chalamet, DiCaprio for One Battle After Another, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, but the winner of the Screen Actors Guild was Wagner Moura, who did The Secret Agent, and that's an international film from I want to say Portugal, but I'm not confident.
They should they should give they should either give Michael B. Jordan for Sinners.
And he played two roles in that.
He played two roles.
Yes, he
And
played Blue Role.
and then it was one more too. Um Leonardo DiCaprio. That movie is actually good. It's like
Oh, One Battle After Another. Yeah, I hear he's really good in it.
yeah, it's not more complicated, but it's just like you have to like it just it's like one of those type of movies where it just jumps into different scenes
Yep,
or whatsoever, and it comes back into full circle. You
exactly.
feel me? So it's like you will know like there was another movie that was like that. And it had like everybody that was like in the not in the vicinity, but that was at this event. It was showing everybody's point of view how they was looking at it. So it was a bombing, right? And everybody that was there, I think they did like about 3 or 4 different people viewing how they not perceived it, but how they in their point of view how the day took place. So and then all of a sudden it come into full circle, meaning all of them
Yeah.
met up at the same time.
Okay.
And
Wow.
that's how everything was. But I forgot what movie that was. That was a good movie. It starred it had uh Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner was in that movie.
He's been in a few, so I don't
I'm
know. I
I'm
don't know
gonna have
that.
to look at that. Let's see, Kevin Costner.
Anyway, you go through that. There's more NBA scores. So the Cavaliers beat the Magic 114-98. Talk about that. Um, End of three, the Lakers.
Cavaliers beat the Magics. Yeah.
Cavaliers beat the Magic, yeah, and Lakers beat the Bulls, or beating the
Yep.
Bulls. I apologize,
And
beating
then
the
Lakers
Bulls,
beat the Bulls. They're going
104-89.
they're gonna beat the
Tight
Bulls.
game in Houston.
Oh, we
Grizzlies.
didn't. Do you know they? Oh, hold up. They
Yeah,
you didn't know what you didn't say, but
what's that?
they retired Derrick Rose jersey yesterday.
I didn't see that. That didn't pop up.
Yeah.
It did. You know
Yep.
what? I did see a little. I did see a little blurb that Thibodeau was there, and
Yep.
and he got Thibodeau, and he razzed him a little bit. I did see that. I thought that was
Yeah.
old. For some reason, I thought that was old, so I didn't think that was new.
Nah.
Okay, so
They did his
that's cool. Good for
they
him.
did a little ceremony for him retiring number one. So they put
Gotcha.
it up on the thing, and he was just talking about his life and stuff like that. His mom's
Interesting.
was like his
Interesting.
biggest supporter and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He was a good player. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, very good player.
He was a very
Absolutely.
good player.
So I got a little. I'm not sure if you're into documentaries. I posted this on my Facebook page today. Very interesting. Watch. It's called Disneyland Handcrafted, a documentary about the beginnings of the first Disney park ever made, the one in California,
Oh,
outside
okay.
in Anaheim.
Right.
For me, this is a wild adventure of what they had to go through. And if you like, excuse me, if you like documentaries like I do, I said you got to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's exclusively on
Okay.
Disney Plus. I actually saw it.
Disneyland
Weirdly enough, I
handcrafted.
woke up. Yeah, I saw it. I woke up and ate breakfast, and I was watching Mark and Kelly on ABC. And they had the director of this on, so I decided to pop it on, and it was very interesting. Like as a blue collar worker that I am, and a Tampa you are, we can appreciate stuff like this, like the way they had to build this from the ground up. Like I was impressed, like how they were walking on these beams
Got. I'm
with
gonna go
nothing
see it
underneath
after
them.
this.
Like it was, yeah, it was really wild. It really was,
Mm.
So like that it's a little long, like it's an hour and 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but and it can get make sure you have a little bit of soda caffeine, it can get a little long, but
It can get a
it
little
is pretty
dragged out.
interesting to hear
That's
some
what
of
you
these older,
said.
you know,
Get
some of these
a
older
little
people talk.
dragged.
Oh yeah, a
Mm.
little bit, but listening to Walt Disney speak, because they have all the different people talking. And if you know this name, and he was a TV host for a long time before he died, Art Linkletter. He's talking in this, and he's the host of when they were doing this live on TV. Like this was a whole thing with the birth of television. It was all the
Right.
they had a thing called the progress report of Disney World. It was or Disneyland. Sorry, Disneyland. So
Mm.
very interesting stuff. And I've seen stuff about Disney World before because Disney World was done after, and from what I've seen, done better because they did Disneyland. But there was a lot of stuff that went into Disneyland that now I'm going out because I probably have the ESPN up. Okay, there we go. So I really recommend this movie if you love documentaries. So that's that.
And if you ever loved Disneyland too, because I used to like Disneyland back in the day, so I was a big fan of that.
So you were out there? You were out there?
Yeah, I went to both
yeah,
Disneylands. I went to the one in California. No, I actually went to the one in Florida first.
Oh, that's Disney World. That's Disney
and
World.
Then I went to the one in California. Yeah.
Okay, so I've been to Disney World 3 times. I went back in three consecutive years too. And I went for the first time my second ex-wife, and then for our honeymoon we went there, and then the year after I took my stepdaughter from my first marriage. So we went 3 straight years, and I enjoyed everything. I took pictures everywhere, did a whole bunch of things. It might still be on my Facebook page. It's like the early years of my Facebook page. That's how far back it is. So, but yeah, I would love to go back, like, because Beth has never been, so I'd love to take her. So
I haven't been there in years either.
Yeah,
I would like to go back.
Since 2012, I think, for me. So
yeah,
I'm going on
about that time.
14 years not going. Anyway,
I think my last one was around like the teen areas. I think it was maybe 14.
So
2014.
Why we probably have 1 or 2 people watching it right now. American Idol season premieres tonight, and it's streaming on Hulu. So I'm taping it myself, but you can watch it on Hulu too. I am interested this year. From what I've seen, they're in Nashville specifically because for whatever reason, my feeling on that, I think they're losing money, so they can't keep traveling all over the country. They're going to stay in one place.
Yeah.
So from what I can see, they're in Nashville. Nashville's college that's there is Vanderbilt. So they're staying. They're doing all their shows, including Hollywood Week, which will be interesting. How you do Hollywood Week, not in Hollywood, but Hollywood Week in Nashville. So this ought to be interesting. Like I said, I taped it. I'm going to watch it down the road. I could also watch it on Hulu. Like Hulu's going to have it the next day. So that's that. I'll again promote DJ Grand Larson, available bookings, birthdays, right? That's the email.
Yep. That is the email.
Sweet.
Yep.
Keep this man working. He needs a new DJ equipment.
Equipment, yes. I need more equipment. My party went good though.
Yes, good. Last weekend, I saw the videos. Very good. And it was nice. If you want to friend Tamba, I'm sure he'll. If you especially want to see the videos, just don't be a jack. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Friend him, but don't be a jack to him. He'll let you videos.
I got some videos I can show you.
Yeah,
I have put them on my
absolutely you do.
Yeah, there's a lot of
all
them.
Right, so
but it was nice though.
Any omissions? I don't think. I mean, there wasn't a lot to go. But go ahead.
No, not this week. No, it wasn't really too much to go through. I mean, especially with NFL being done.
Yeah, it's less and less.
It's just less and less. I think the only thing we can get to talk to about next week will be the Pro Bowl. That's it. And
we'll talk about that. See how that
went. And Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that'll be a big thing. So that will be. I have that as a ticker now. So episode 41, Monday, February 2nd, 2026. Royal Rumble results, Pro Bowl on the 3rd, NFL honors on the 5th, and stream our show after YouTube, on YouTube, Spotify, and Audible. There is a trivia. So I know this is normally for Brandon, but it's a Yankee trivia. I just found it. Before Judge, who had been the most recent Yankee to win 3 MVP awards while on the club? That's a good question. Wow.
Really?
I'm going to guess because I haven't looked at it yet. Let's see. So Yogi Berra, Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle, Alex Rodriguez. Who won the
Mickey
most?
Mantle.
Yeah, you think it's Mickey?
Yeah, Mickey Mantle or
I think it's
is
Joe.
either Mickey
I
or
think it's
Yogi.
Joe. See, Yogi won 10 World Series rings. I don't know if he won MVPs. Joe did.
Okay.
So did Mickey. So did Alex. I think, Joe, you say Mickey. Let's see. You were right. It's Mickey.
Mickey, yep. See,
56, 57, and 62. Good job.
You want to hear the funny thing about it? I know about old baseball, not current.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not a bad thing.
I only know like back in the days with like Jackie Robinson and Babe Ruth. I learned those in history.
Jack?
So
you know Reggie,
yeah,
right?
I was okay. I used to like Jackie Robinson. You know, but besides that, Babe Ruth used to be the man back in the days for me.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. So this also happened today in 2009. What? So not too far back, only what now? 17 years ago? So in Yankee history, Andy Pettitte and the Yankees agreed to an incentive-laden 1-year, $5.5 million contract, a cut from his $16 million he earned the year before. Pettitte was the final piece in a World Series-bound rotation. Now listen to this rotation. This is the rotation we need to get back to, Yankee fans. Something like this. CC Sabathia, Andy Pettitte, AJ Burnett, Ching-Ming Wang, Jabba Chamberlain, Phil Hughes, and Ian Kennedy. Now those last four were studs that unfortunately none of them really came to fruition. But at the time they were studs. Like Ching-Ming Wang should have been the guy, but he got hurt running the bases, and that was the end of him.
That was the end of him, right?
Jabba Chamberlain, his end was in Cleveland when he had all those gnats around him.
Right.
And then Phil Hughes and Ian Kennedy, they just didn't pan out. They all went to other places. But all those pitchers got a World Series ring because the 2009 team was the last team that won a World Series. The 2009 team. Hideki Matsui, Tino Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was not Tino. What am I saying? Not Tino. Our first baseman was, I think, Jason Giambi. Giambi. Oh no. Jason was before that. We got with CC. We got Mark Teixeira. That's who won it. It was between Mark Teixeira because Mark Teixeira was a Brave before that. Came to the Yankees. CC was on the Brewers. Came to the Yankees. That 2009 team is just about as good as the 98 team, I would say. And that's debatable. That's debatable amongst Yankee fans. I know that. Bo Jackson, he didn't last long. He was better at football anyway, I think.
Yeah, he was doing football.
He did both. Remember, he did both.
I know. Yeah, I know he did both, but
I think he was a better running back than he was a center fielder.
Dion, that's what I said.
Yeah, Dion, I think probably could have played baseball just as well as he played football.
Play football, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree on that. He was really good at football, and he was really good at baseball. Like,
yeah,
he could have been that center fielder.
Baseball.
He could have been that center fielder for the Yankees for a long time. You know, he might have kept Bernie Williams out, and they would have traded him. That's a very interesting possibility.
Bernie Williams.
Oh, listen, look at it. He was okay. You are old. You're at least 40, you're at least 48 years old. Start today.
Bo Jackson was good in Tecmo Bowl, yo.
I had Tecmo Bowl.
I love Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, that was my favorite football game was Tecmo Bowl.
Yes.
Before they came with Madden.
I remember it well. I remember it well.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's the end for us.
Yeah.
We got under 2 minutes.
That's the end for now.
2 hours. I think that's pretty good. So, Tamba, I'll see you back at work tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, I will be at work
You're dug out. I'm dug out.
at
We're
the
good to go.
regular time. Yeah,
Exactly.
they extended me over to the south till March, so
Till March?
I'll be there till March.
What
Yeah,
the
man.
hell? Wow.
We got a lot of we have we have a few big hits in February, so they extended my time over there until March.
Oh, I'm trying to get Paul to put me in South.
Yeah.
just, I just,
At least nobody will bother you.
at least, I mean, I could work with Andrew and do what I got to do to get things done on a daily basis, right? Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, Andrew's cool.
yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
good things about him, so we'll see.
yeah,
I'm
Andrew's
thinking
not bad.
start today. That's disturbing, dude. That is disturbing.
Just a show from a jacuzzi.
That's
Yeah.
disturbing.
One of these days, we might just do that.
Well, two different jacuzzis,
Yeah.
yeah. Two different.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
in a spa or something.
yeah.
Like
Two
we just
different
have like
jacuzzis, not
the
one. No. Uh,
video cameras and stuff. Like was that
see, I want.
a
You know what
hot
I
tub
want to
time
do, and it's
machine?
something that starts a day talked about. I would like to go other places and do a remote type show, but we're just not there
Okay.
yet. Yeah, we're just not like. I'd love to do a remote where we're at your DJ, like we're at your DJ,
Right.
we're at your event, that could be fun,
Mhm.
but I don't know if we could pull it off like that. I don't know how.
Yeah, it's possible to pull
The-
anything off.
Yeah,
We can
I'd have
even
to.
sit there. Yeah, it's
We'd have to
possible.
conceptualize it. Yeah, we'd have, because remember, we couldn't really play music while you're going because the music we'd have to get all the rights for the music. So
Yeah, true.
we'd have to. I want to do something like maybe we'd do a pre-show, but before you go on, maybe the event place will let us do a pre-show of whatever sports, and then we go to your you're about to start. We conceptualize this. I mean that it's an interesting idea to do, but
It
down
could
the road,
work.
that's
I
when
think it could
more
work.
money's coming in. You know?
Yeah, I think it could work.
Oh yeah.
I definitely think it could work. But
I
just
need a lot.
depending on where we're gonna go.
I think all three of us will need a laptop. I think that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need one. I think all three of us have one.
Yeah. Now he'll say he'll watch us from a jacuzzi. That's fine. You do what you want, dude.
I'll watch you.
You can watch this. You can watch this from a jacuzzi. That's fine. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's it. That's it. All right. We got nothing else
That's
to talk
it.
about. I got to shut it down. I got an email to write to the mayor of Carteret. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll
See me tomorrow. Yep.
Yes, see you tomorrow.
All right.
This will be marketed through Spotify, through
YouTube,
and through Audible.
and Audible.
Spotify and Audible will be tomorrow, but YouTube starts streaming as soon as we turn this off. One last comment, I'm sure. Here we go. You bring your friends, I'll bring my friends. We can bring.
Yeah.
That's a strong. Anyway.
Bring your friends. I'll bring my friends. And we could be friends.
We can be friends. On that note, I'll do thank you. Appreciate it. And we out. Peace out.
Peace out. All right.